And now, Kerncast 23.
Good morning, everyone. The sun is up and it's a beautiful, cool morning, but later on today, getting pretty hot. We're reintroducing the 90s for a 5-day heat streak here in the valley. Here's a look at our City of Tehachapi camera with, again, the sun up there. Beautiful blue skies overhead. Air quality pretty great in the mountains like usual. We're expecting it to get a little worse here at home. Here's a live picture along Coffee Road. A little bit of that traffic out there this morning. So, of course, take your patience like always as you head out the door. We have a work crew here, and there was a crash at the intersection of Coffee and Truxton Road earlier this morning, but that's been cleared out of the way. So shouldn't slow you down other than the usual commute. And finally, one last picture with our Breckenridge camera, just slightly tossing our tree in that very light breeze. We're expecting everything to get very calm as a ridge of high pressure moves on shore. And like I mentioned, air quality will get worse and we'll start to lose this last bank of mountains in our view. Current temperature 62 degrees right now here at home, and just a slight breeze at 3 miles an hour from the east-southeast, kind of tossing back and forth as everything starts to settle down. Yesterday was 87 degrees, as you see, right on track for our average, but we're starting to climb today. And when we're talking about that heat wave getting us into the mid and upper 90s, looks like we'll be able to keep away those very hot records, 108 set back in 1910 on the state. As we take a look around, you can see that there's a very cold, quite powerful system up just off the coast of Alaska. Very cold, unsettled air feeding it on the backside. The frontal boundary wrapping all the way around and being fed by all of that moisture coming in straight from the East Pacific. But that's all following the jet stream pattern up into southern Canada and the Pacific Northwest. But it's also being pushed up there by a ridge of high pressure. See this arcing here? As that ridge moves on shore, it will continue to stabilize us, bringing more of this hot, dry air to fill in our South Valley locations. So while the north is still getting some of that fresh breeze, we're not here at home. Like I mentioned, everything getting very calm. So we're going to see with that stability the marine layer coming into the coastline. Expect some of that cloud cover along the central coast for San Luis and other locations, and down into San Diego if you're heading that way. But here at home, not a cloud in sight, and our air quality climbing on the index. Still in the moderate range for now at 90 on the index. Your allergies still in the middle, 5.3 out of 12. Now we have some Denny's Grand Slam birthday greetings to shout out this morning. This is Maggie Davis. She is turning 21 years old today. Happy birthday from the Davis family and from us here at 23 ABC. And this is beautiful Stella Ann Hopkins. She is turning 1 year old, and a very big birthday for her. She's already an aspiring weathercaster. So exciting that this young girl has big career plans. I'm so flattered. If you have a birthday shout out, just send it to me at elena@kero.com. So we take a look around the valley. There's our sunshine. Most locations in the lower 90s. Porterville and some places in the middle, a little closer to that average of 87. Up in the mountains, mostly 80s there, except for Tehachapi at 74, and some of those other mountain locations down to the south joining in the 70s. Well, out in the desert, it's all 90s all the time, with Ridgecrest at 96 and China Lake even hotter at 97. So as we take a look ahead, you can see that warm up, 95 degrees tomorrow, 96 on Friday, and the lower 90s heading into the weekend before it looks like we'll get back on average on Monday. In the Kern River Valley, that means 86 today, and your warm up will be in the 90s for Thursday through Saturday. And then, of course, that means the mountains so much better, 74 today, but your heat up is looking very nice in just the 80s.
Oh, okay.
Everybody wins.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.